Oh, whoa, Carl, where's it? That's coming from outside, that, mate.
Are you sure? Because it feels like he's right next to me.
Come on, do something, you coward! Did something just fall on us?
This is nasty.
It doesn't solve the problem, does it?
Nah.
Oh, what was that? Oh, what was that?
Stuart's reaction was to a sound right behind him, which when slowed down could either be attributed to loose debris from the oubliette ceiling or something far more malicious. It was time to begin a séance, and where better to open a circle than in the Kenilworth room. The last time a séance was held here was in the Victorian era, led by the Countess of Warwick. The sitting became so frightening that everyone fled terrified. Would we make contact with the alleged spirits that are thought to haunt this room? And if so, what would they do?
Are you a woman? Is there a child here?
I have a man here.
Okay.
Richard, would Americans visit here?
Yeah.
Okay. Got a link then.
Okay. Is this gentleman American?
Yeah.
If there is a gentleman spirit here, are you American? If you are, please tap or bang or move the table. We can hear you if that's you that's tapping, but we need you to make it much louder if you can. Oh, wow, John, it's really loud. Thank you very much. We can hear you now. Please knock once for yes and twice for no. Are you... I know, yeah. Please knock once for yes and twice for no. Okay. Are there other spirit people here in this room? Yes. Could you knock out how many there are? I would... Is that something like 14?
17, yeah.
Okay. Sir, please, are we in any danger? Yes.
It seems so strange that after a series of loud and responsive knocks, and even after a warning, all went quiet. From strange lights, bumps and bangs to being hit, Warwick Castle certainly didn't disappoint and had given us plenty to think about. Out of all the unexplained occurrences, the most curious has to be Stuart's experience down in the oubliette. Something fell on him, and whatever it was seemed to be thrown, and with force.
To be quite honest with you, I was slightly apprehensive at Warwick. Because it has actually been branded as a haunted place, they were actually exploiting the fact that they've got ghosts by changing the name of one of the towers into the Ghost Tower. So I wasn't too sure about it. Ian didn't get possessed, but this guy certainly came through him. Shut up! Whatever was in that room was around us. It was that side, and then we heard it over that side, then we heard it behind us. And we were all on the bed, and there was only Ian. Now, he was standing, filming us.
I thought that was you walking around. I've been stood here while you've been on.
He couldn't be over there and over there. There was no one there, or at least there was no one there alive. And after that, I am totally convinced that the Watergate, or as it's now called, the Ghost Tower, is most definitely haunted.
So remember, the auditory phenomena was not experienced in one particular area of the room. It was actually almost as though a spirit or somebody was walking around the bed. Now this means that we can discount possibly a floorboard or a pipe or some natural source of sound. However, because of the phenomena that they experienced, I went in and did a vigil with some others, including David Wells and John Dibley, and we did experience similar sounds. You could stand in one part of the room and stand on a floorboard and it would actually cause a sound in another part of the room. And this is a possibility for what happened.
She was going to be sick.
We need to assess exactly the state of mind or the state of health that Stuart was in at the time, and possibly what he'd eaten immediately prior to the experience or earlier on that day. And certainly Stuart had eaten different food to the rest of the crew, and there's a strong possibility it may have been that caused him the sickness. All in all, I would say that Warwick Castle was a really interesting investigation, but in terms of the phenomena that was captured, I wouldn't say that we're dealing with an impressively haunted location.
Ghost hunting at Warwick Castle has been unforgettable. From me, Yvette Fielding, and the rest of the Most Haunted crew, sleep tight.
Think you're the greatest Most Haunted fan on the planet? There's only one way to prove it. Go to livingtv.co.uk/Most Haunted and play the Super Fan Quiz. Great prizes to be won, over 18s only. See the website for terms and conditions.
Crikey, all that banging and clanging scared the whatsits out of me. Keep it Living TV as we head back to Warwick behind the scenes in Most Haunted Extra next.